Welcome back to the Swish Summit with Dr. Coach Kev and Josh
Correa.
There we go. I don't want to mess it up.
Got it. One time.
All right, what's our topic for today?
So today, figured we'd talk about what is your favorite type of self-care. So in the sense of like, what do you do for yourself that makes you feel better about yourself?
So there's a few things, but the one that's right off top is, well, right off top.
It's looking good. It's looking good, sir.
Fellas, ladies, it's getting a haircut. All right. There's something about like getting a fresh cut that immediately changes my mood. I mean, I guess it can be good or bad because if they fuck it up, then it can it's a mood.
It's huge. It can really ruin you. I mean, that's the trust that you put into. I mean, I feel like women have the same thing of
with their
like
hair,
their stylists,
right?
Where they're like, oh no, I have a stylist that knows me, that knows how to take care of my hair, knows what I want when I tell her what I want, and it's the same for men with barbers. It's like
I'm loyal.
I'm
loyal.
It's really
shout out Gabby.
Shout out to Serge and my fiance who also cuts my hair.
There we go. Legit. No, but truthfully, and we're talking about a little bit more of out of the box things, like obviously recovery wise, my cold plunge, my Normatec, my mobility type stuff, my soft tissue massages that I get, those are really like routine type things that I'm trying to make sure I do on a weekly basis.
Yeah, routinely.
Haircut, that's like try to do bi-weekly, but that is one thing where I know if I'm in a bad mood, I'm like, all right. Oh, okay, I need a schedule.
Oh, listen, I need one. Trust me, trust me, I need one. And it's funny because my fiance's been cutting my hair for a little bit now. Nothing against my barber Serge. It's just he's so far away. So when I'm feeling a little lazy, and my girl actually does a pretty damn good job. So I'm like, man, and she's pregnant now with our baby boy.
Congrats.
You know what I'm saying?
He did it. He did it.
Damn it, we got him. We got him. But I'll be like, babe, how you feeling? You okay? You think you can, just give me take a little off the top, But yeah, for me, it's the same. It's a haircut is.
Oh, it is. It is the same.
It is honestly. And I guess to go get right to say maybe something outside of the box.
Yeah.
What's something outside of the box? Self-care.
I do have one more. If you want to think about it until
go ahead. What's the other one?
Mine is I might have some OCD.
Okay.
Or whatever, shout out to all the productive OCD people out there.
Yeah.
But I say that to say that there's like a direct correlation to how organized my mind is to how clean my house is.
Okay.
So a self-care activity for me is like the more like disorganized or chaotic my life feels, it's like, oh, okay, let me clean my house.
Yeah.
So I'll do like a deep clean
type
of like making sure everything is organized.
Yeah.
And I feel dramatically better.
It does. That helps. I think that's the same for me too. It's just, I am notoriously bad at cleaning. Because I hate it. I hate it so much. But every time that I do feel better. Like I'm like, oh.
But it's a music thing too though. Like you can put in whatever music.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, especially growing up in like a Spanish household, you got used to when it was cleaning time.
Oh my God!
There was
music playing.
You
throwing the merengue, the salsa,
Little Juan Liguerra.
That's it.
I don't know. For me, it's haircuts. Really, kind of.
I took a good one.
That's
If you would have answered first, then I would have been stuck. Yeah.
Fuck. Because that's really something that for me, I think, to be honest, now though. One of my favorite things that it's good and bad, right? Because I'm hesitant when I'm like, damn, today's the day. But it is actually doing the cold plunge.
Yeah.
It is because there's a sense of like accomplishment that I get because I don't do it all the time as much as I should.
Which is weekly. 10 to 15 minutes at 55 degrees to 65 degrees.
And so, but when I do it, and it was once a week until just recently, but next week I'm getting back on it. Anyways, it's something where mentally you like prepare for something like that. I never did anything like that before, really. I mean, I've like as a kid, there were certain lakes where we would call it polar bearing, which you would wake up in the mornings and go to the lake and swim in the lake and play in the lake. But it was, and I don't know if it was ever like 55 degrees, but there was one that was like it was like glacier water, I guess you would
Yeah.
say. Like it was from the snow that would melt from the mountains would.
Sounds like a dream.
It was crazy. It was in California, Sacramento, summer camp there. It was a good time. But anyway, so we would wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. They'd wake us up if we wanted to go polar bearing. We'd wake up and we'd go and just swim and play and just start the day early. So I feel a little bit of that when I come here and do my cold plunge, where it's just I get to kind of just zone out, like just kind of feel challenge myself and adjusting to the cold, and then feeling super refreshed,
which is like super the science, like that's the science.
Yeah,
right? That's what makes it cool when it validates the
everything that we've read and that we've seen. Yeah, and
the purpose and the reasons why we even have it.
Yeah, and so I think that's been like the one for sure that like I'm choosing, because obviously with a haircut, it's almost like
you kind of have to.
You kind of have to, right? Because if not, then like you look like me, homeless.
Yeah.
But doing a cold plunge, doing things not out of necessity, but out of which. It is kind of necessary. I mean, not necessary, but it really is really helpful. But out of like, hey, I'm choosing to go do this thing because I just feel like it does me good.
Yeah.
I think cold plunge is something that's
dope.
Yeah.
No, that's dope because truthfully, like I'm so in deep with the whole performance and recovery side of things.
Yeah.
That it's really cool the way you've been able to be a part of it and be like, no, I do fuck with that. Like, and then now you're ingrained in like, not because I told him to do it. Like, because it's like, he's like, yo, I want to go do it. And then the first time you did it, you actually went into like a full Zen mode. Like I remember, like,
dude,
I bother this guy? Like, it's already been 15 minutes. Like, so that was dope. That's dope.
No, I love it, man. It's honestly, it's one of those things where prior to, I'm like, man, it's gonna be so cold.
Yeah.
And then, but once you do it, you feel the benefits of it, man. It's like, especially early in the day for me, it just gets me started, man.
Absolutely.
Like, it gets the engine running and ready to take on the day.
Another one I'll do.
Yeah.
There's 2 quick ones.
Yeah.
I think I have so many little ones just to have more tools in my arsenal of like, because you're right, the haircut one is kind of like necessity.
Yeah. But it feels great.
But it does fucking make
it's one of the best self-care ones. It really is. Especially when they get lined up. You got the hot
the
towel.
whole thing. It's like,
come on, you can't beat
what are we doing? And then the one that Pez goes to, like they serve him a glass of Hennessy while he's there. Like,
listen.
I'm like,
shout out to Pez.
Shout out to Pez, man.
Yeah,
good guy.
Hermano.
Good guy.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Yeah.
But the other one is too. There's my brother and I, Mike. Shout out to Mike. We love going to like Best Buy and just walking around.
Ooh.
I won't buy shit, but what I love technology.
Yeah.
Right. So just like going around and like looking at like the smart light bulbs. Like I don't know. Like I love it. Like these are new mouses. It's weird. I love technology. So
I do too.
Just doing that is
it's fun.
Like give me 15, 20 minutes. I'll walk around.
I'll say another one. Cooking.
Ooh.
Cooking and like, but it's for me. It's a half bag though. So similar to a haircut, if it goes bad, I get pissed.
Yeah.
I'm like, this didn't turn out the way I wanted it to.
Russian roulette.
But when it comes out exactly like you're like, man, I
euphoric.
Especially because like I look like on my social and a lot of the reels that come up are like cooking videos because we'll just look up. Me and my girl would just look up cooking. We're like, we torture ourselves because we're hungry as hell. We're like, damn, we can't make this beautiful ass steak, Wagyu A5 steak with But it's that's one part.
That's a good one.
It's fun. It's fun to cook and just kind of like zone out. Especially me and my girl. Like when we do it in tandem, it's a good little couple time. Personal intimate.
I love
time.
that.
But
the other place would be similar to Best Buy. Would be GameStop.
Oh, okay.
I like just going.
They still have those?
They technically do.
They do.
I don't know why, but I'm.
Hey, listen, I support them.
Stick around.
Y'all made me some money in the stock market. All right, I invested early, so.
And you guys are a part of my self-care routine.
Yeah.
No, but truthfully, like just going in and like walking around and just looking at different things. I think it just puts me in this like kid-like
nostalgia. It's nostalgia. Yeah.
So just as much as you can get back into that like young kid type environment, you go, okay, I still have that. I still have the ability to tap into like that kid versus just being dived in responsibility. That's a great feeling.
That's dope.
That puts me in that.
Yeah. I mean, listen, video games is another part of my life, but I don't know if that's self-care. That's just me.
That's more necessity for you.
It is kind of necessity. I need it in my life.
That's like a real balance. Like that balances you out.
I'm battling addiction. No,
I wasn't gonna say it.
I honestly didn't want to show up to work because I wanted to finish playing my game.
Stayed up late?
That's one thing. It's funny. Like, it's that for me has always been more the escape of like a little bit of the nostalgia, especially when you can play with friends and stuff. Nowadays, where before you would, hey, come over so you can play, you know, and then now everything's online, so you can connect with friends of yours.
Yeah.
You know.
Give me one game you're playing right now. That you would want them to like.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, okay.
It's a PC game right now and on PS5. It's a RPG in the style of D&D. Yeah, I love it.
Diablo 4.
Diablo 4. Yeah. Nice.
It's a good one.
Diablo's always a great staple.
I've played it all the way since the first one, computer.
I grew up with it too, man.
Classics. Anyways, go ahead and comment. What's your favorite game that you're playing right now?
And what's your favorite self-care activity? Yeah. Whether it's getting a haircut like us or, I don't know, freezing your ass off in the cold plunge.
Let us know.
We're out.
All right.